Tradition-based exercises. Festivals. Dussehra. The people of India celebrate different types of festivals. For example, the Hindus celebrate Deepawali, Dussehra, etc. The Muslims celebrate Eid, while Gurupurab is the main festival of the Sikhs. You can draw a picture on all these topics. Since festivals are a symbol of enjoyment, students should paint these pictures with bright colors. Note: draw the given picture on cartridge paper and use watercolors. Cartridge paper is attached with the book. Eid-ul-Fitr. Eid-ul-Fitr is a festival that marks the end of the Ramzan period and usually falls on a new moon night in the month of April or May. Trace the picture of Eid-ul-Fitr with ink pen and paint with watercolors. Culture of Gujarat. The flourishing state of Gujarat with its cultural diversity forms an integral part of the Indian culture and has long been harboring both the indigenous and foreign traditions. Around 1/5 of the population of the state comprises of tribal and aboriginal community. Though Gujarat is one of the most industrialized states in India, yet it has quite efficiently preserved its rich cultural and traditional inheritances since distant past. People. Gujarat consists of a population belonging to various castes, religions and communities. Consequently, there are a number of varied languages that are spoken across the state. In Gujarat, both men and women wear colorful costumes. The men wear kafni pajamas with a kediyu, a short round kurta, above the knees and pagadi on the head with bandhani dupatta, mojiris and kata. Cuisine. The cuisine of South Gujarat is somewhat similar to that of Maharashtra. While in South Gujarat, the diet principally comprises of jowar, in Saurashtra and North Gujarat, the diet consists mainly of bajra and maize. Music. Gujarati folk music is extremely rich and versatile and is also known as Sugam Sangeet. The range of instruments in Gujarati folk music include wind instruments like turi, peva, bungal, string instruments like ravan hatho, ektaro, and jantar, and percussion instruments like manjira and zanz pot drum. Note: the drawing teachers should advise students to draw pictures on various topics related to the objects being used in the homes of students coming from different regional backgrounds, e.g. Gujaratis, Assamese, Kashmiris, etc. These household objects may be traditional clothes, food, craft, etc. They can also draw pictures on the topics related to their festivals, dance and musical instruments. Also, prepare a brief report on them. Storyboard. Akhbar and Birbal. There are different ways of telling a story. When you describe some event by sketching in a sequence, it is called a storyboard. There could be 3 or more pictures in a storyboard. Every picture in a storyboard is connected with each other based on the story. It can be easily understood by looking at the following pictures. Make it a point that the main theme of the story should be clear. Now trace and complete the storyboard of Birbal Returned from Heaven with the help of black waterproof ink pen and fill it with watercolors. Follow the color scheme given on your left-hand side page. Madhubani paintings. Madhubani paintings are one of the popular Indian folk art, also known as Mithila paintings. The name Madhubani comes from the village named Madhubani, in the state of Bihar, where the art form originated and is practiced. The art is created on the walls that have been plastered with cow dung and mud paste to render a dark background. Miniatures paintings are beautiful handmade paintings, which are quite colorful but small in size. The highlight of these paintings is the intricate and delicate brushwork, which lends them a unique identity. The colors are handmade, from minerals, vegetables, precious stones, indigo, conch shells, pure gold and silver. Krishna. Religious tales. This picture of Krishna with gopis has been sketched on white paper by black ink with a pointed brush. Different poster colors are filled with black lines while leaving white space in between them. A glimpse of Madhubani folk art is visible in this picture. The Taj, historical monument. Historical buildings are considered an interesting subject, from the art point of view. But, in fact, it is a difficult subject. To draw such type of pictures, it is very essential to know precisely certain aspects of art for the students. For example, students should carefully practice to use ink pen, pencil, color pencil, etc. Before drawing historical monuments, it is very essential to understand theories of perspective. After online, apply a light tone of different watercolors by wet in wet method. Apply middle tones of colors, keeping the light and shades in mind. For final stage, apply dark tones of colors. Use paper whiteness for highlights. Now color the monument, Taj Mahal, with watercolors using the techniques explained above. But first trace the picture with waterproof ink pen. Decorative patterns. When we draw a particular element in a rhythmical way, good pattern designs are formed. These designs should either be in geometrical shape or in free hand. Decorative patterns are of two types. Free hand patterns are drawn without geometrical aids. These are drawn by hand in a free style. At the time of festivals, free hand patterns are drawn on floors, courtyards, walls and even on doors. Elements of designing: flow and rhythm. Continuous flow and rhythm is imperative in a design. Balance. Units and lines should be so well arranged that their visual impact should give the impression of a uniformed and balanced picture. Combination of colors should also have the same intensity and uniformity. Mehandi on various occasions such as different festivals, wedding ceremonies, etc. Indian women use beautiful design of mehandi on their hands and legs. The designs used for mehandi are based on free hand patterns. For such designs, flowers, leaves, booties, animals, birds, etc. are widely used. A pattern of mehandi on hand and foot are shown above. Now create new patterns on the blank templates of hand and foot of your own choice with red sketch pen. Marbling. Working with textures and impressions. Marbling has been used to decorate paper for centuries. The Victorians were particularly fond of it. You can see it being used on the inside covers of old books. You will need lots of old newspaper to protect your table. A large tray with deep sides. We used a foil roasting tin. Pieces of paper or card, small enough to fit in the tray. Using the tip of the pencil, move the paint around the tray until all the colors mix round with each other in a feathery pattern. Paint being swirled around in a foil tray.